Hello everyone, my name is Bemiga Peter Olubayo, the young man who is happy to be part of your success story. In today's short video, I want to share with you my observations as to why it has been slow or difficult for you to get the healthcare assistant job in the United Kingdom. And I won't stop at that, but also suggest and offer advice on the way forward. It's important to mention first of all that much of the reason for these are beyond your control, so stop beating yourself. Albeit there exist some within your individual capacity, and I'll suggest the best way I think you should go about fixing them. So when I say that it is beyond your control, this is what I mean. So the jobs are limited, at least for now they are. This same thing happened when the senior carers were added to the shortage occupation list in 2021. I discovered one major reason why this might be when I was reading all the stuff on the government website. If you remember that a lot of employers ask for those who are already in the UK, the truth is that it is cheaper for them to recruit from the United Kingdom. Take for instance what the law says about the immigration skill charge alone. The immigration skill charge is the amount of money an employer has to pay to the Home Office for recruiting people outside the United Kingdom. Is it that weird? And to say that this can be up to like £3,000 for a 3-year visa. Therefore, to save this cost, they have found a safety net by recruiting those already in the United Kingdom. To put this in perspectives, I'm going to share my screen with you for about 30 seconds and just show you who has to pay immigration skill charge and who the employer doesn't have to pay it on. Right now, I'm on gov.uk, which is the government website, and just to show you who an employer needs to pay immigration skill charge for and who they don't have to pay for. So straight away from my screen, you can see that they don't have to pay for these 4 categories: tier 2 sports person, tier 2 minister of religion, tier 5 dependent family members of workers who are not tier 2 workers. So let's click start now. So now we all know that we want to migrate to the UK as skilled worker. So continue. So this is to show you the difference it makes if you are in the UK or you are not. So let's say yes, this person is in the UK. So let's say the person is a student or on tier 4 student visa. Okay. Now look at the results here. An employer will not need to pay the immigration skill charge for this worker just because this person is on another visa and is in the UK. So assuming what we've chosen so far, we chose that they are not in the UK, an employer will still need to pay the immigration skill charge. And bear in mind also that working as a care assistant doesn't need to be registered with any professional body. It's very easy to enter into the profession. So someone can sleep last night as a plumber and wake up today as a care assistant in the UK because employers are going to train you. You don't need any experience to do it at all. And that explains reason why though the healthcare assistant is on the shortage occupation list, but because they still have some people in the UK who are on different visa and they will pay less for, and they still have them who are willing to take up the sponsorship. Can you see the reason why we're having the issue at the moment? Now, what I'm about to say is very important, and that's the fact that this is not to make you feel discouraged and make you not to apply any longer. In fact, this is the time to fire up or double up. You know why? Success is about hanging around even when others let go. So by now, all the initial gra is settling down. Importantly, this is where successful people tend not to give up and take more actions. Secondly, if you remember that I was one of the people who promised to post weekly jobs, but I never did for a long time, apart from the fact that it had to find verified jobs recruiting from overseas, one thing I won't do is to post videos and you end up discovering that they are not true, if you get what I mean. Another thing I don't want you to do is to rely on jobs posted by creators like myself on YouTube and all that, or any other means. This is because a lot of people are going to apply for such job, and you can't imagine what that could lead to. So people keep receiving messages like, we have received unprecedented applications for these vacancies. You know what I mean? So the best way to deal with this is for you to search for these jobs by yourself. A few weeks ago, I posted a video on how to apply or how to search for this job. So that is what you should be doing. So check that video out, and I'm sure it will make a lot of difference. I should post a video on those currently recruiting anyway very soon, but don't forget this advice. Furthermore, don't forget to develop your CV, write lovely expressions of interest if necessary, and upgrade yourself with those free or paid courses I mentioned in one of my video few weeks ago. Not to forget, please deter from paying anyone to avoid later cries. However, I am still more hopeful than ever before, and it is still my pleasure to be part of this your success story. If you managed to watch this boring video to the end, congratulations, you have the success gene in you. Until when next we meet, please stay happy, stay encouraged, and goodbye.